Hello, good evening all. Am I audible? Let me just check whether the audio video is clear. Okay. So, am I audible? Let's check whether the audio video is clear. Yes. So today onwards we are starting our CSIR-NET paper analysis series. For physical science we are starting today. Yesterday's physical science exam question paper we are analyzing. But this is useful for all science streams so that because part A section of CSIR-NET General Aptitude section is common for all streams and the types of question are also common. And life science students, tomorrow you are going for the exam. So before that, seeing these questions which came in the previous question paper will help you to understand the types of question, and some of them can be repeated also. So welcome all of you. If any of your friends want to attend this session, do share this video to them, share this video link to them. They can watch it live or recorded. For the new people, this is the GATE course we recently completed, and this is the details of mine, and this is the Telegram channel, Telegram group and WhatsApp group details if you want to get further updates and daily quizzes and daily free videos and updates of all my free classes. You can get it from here. Shanmugam Maths we will be discussing tomorrow 11 a.m. in the Unacademy YouTube channel. I will be discussing mathematical science part A section questions. Today we will be discussing physical science questions, and those of you written today's mathematical science questions, if you remember any questions that you have attended today, do mail me in this mail ID. Yeah, I will just note down Christy1710@gmail.com to this 1710@gmail.com. This is my mail ID. Those of you remember any of the questions of today's mathematical science or chemical science paper, do mail me. Tomorrow I will be taking most probably both the papers. Morning 11 a.m. mathematical science, evening we will be discussing chemical science paper. So that is a plan, and day after tomorrow we will discuss life science paper. Earth science paper is already completed. You can check in the Unacademy YouTube channel. So, and if you want to download my mobile application in Play Store, you can find it. And my daily classes in Unacademy also happens daily at 11 a.m. Free classes in Unacademy YouTube channel and Unacademy special class platform. You can check out that also. Okay, and this is the book I have written for General Aptitude. If you want a printed study material for CSIR-NET Part A, this is currently the bestseller book available for CSIR-NET Part A section in Amazon and Flipkart. Okay, so let us start. So again, letting you all know, today we are discussing physical science exam, 15th February physical science exam, part A section questions. Memory based questions we are discussing. Exact wordings we will not get unless the official question paper comes. Yesterday's exam, after the exam, students have sent these questions according to what they remember. So variations, slight variations definitely will be there. So we will start with this question. Try this question. Pooja, mathematical science, right? You are mathematical science or physical science? So good to know that 14 questions you could do well. Thank you for the good words. So try this question, all of you. Any answers? Yeah, this is actually a very simple question. When I saw this question first, I also thought this will be a very complicated question, but this is so simple. Okay, Pooja, so good to hear. Physical science you could do 14 questions. Wonderful. Any answers? Anyone? How many numbers means how many positive integers? With exactly 3 positive divisors are there in the numbers from 1 to 100. That means between 1 to 100, how many positive integers are there such that it have only 3 factors? Anyone got any answers? Satishri got. Let's see which is the correct answer. Listen very carefully. How many numbers or how many positive integers with exactly 3 positive divisors are there between the numbers from 1 to 100? Okay, so 3 positive divisors is not that common a thing. 4 positive divisors you can see many. 2 positive divisors also you can see many. Especially for prime numbers. For example, 23 is a prime number. Only 2 positive divisors or 2 divisors only are there, 1 and 23. 1 and 23 are the only divisors. Every prime numbers are like that, 1 and 17 only. That is why it is called prime number. Now that is the definition of prime number. That is 2 divisors. Some numbers are 4 divisors. For example, 8, say 8. 1, 2, 4, 8. But question is asking 3 divisors numbers, how many are there? But 3 divisors, how it work? If 1 is a divisor, there is a pair. 1 into 8 is 8. 2 is a divisor, there is a pair. 2 into 4 is 8. So 3 divisors means, what is the meaning? That pair both the numbers are same. Are you understanding the meaning? Pair both the numbers are same. In one of the pairs both the numbers are same. Then only that will work. I will show you an example. For example, 25. 25. 1 is a factor, 5 is a factor, 25 is a factor. Only 3 divisors are there or 3 factors are there. 1 into 25 is 25. 5 into 5 itself is 25. Another example, 36. 36 will not work. More than 3 divisors are there. 49, check 49. 1 is a factor, 49 is a factor, 7 is a factor, no other factor. Because 7 into 7 is 49. That is how you can skip the 4th divisor. Otherwise there will be pair of divisors, na? So that the divisors will multiply to get the number. So what you get? What is the idea you can develop? For 3 divisors, definitely you need a perfect square. Because perfect square only this will work. Na? 7 into 7, 49. 5 into 5, 25. 4 also works the same way. 4. If you look at 4, the number 4. 1 and 4 and 2. 2 into 2 is also 4. The factor are 1, 2, 4. That means we understood. Perfect squares also. Perfect squares only follow this property. But perfect squares, which all perfect square works? Which all perfect square works? All the perfect square does not works. 1 does not work because only one factor is there. 3 factors should be there. Divisor means factor itself. 4 working. 1, 2 and 4. Next perfect square is 9. Is it working? 3 square 9. 9 is it working? 1, 9, 3. Then what? Yeah, 1, 3, 9, that is also working. Are you understanding? 3 into 3, 9. So 9 also works. So let us write 4 works, 9 works. What about next perfect square? 16. No, not an even perfect square will not work. Except 4. 4 will work. Other than that, no other even perfect square works. I will explain why. 16, look at 16. 1 is a factor, 16 is a factor. Then 4 is a factor, then 8 is also a factor, 2 is also a factor. Even if 4 square is 16, there is another pair, 2 into 8 pair, there. So there are 5 factors. So 16 is not working. So now you understood that perfect squares, among perfect squares, some perfect square works, some does not work. So let us list it out. List of perfect square below 100. 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100. Yeah, 100 you don't want. So 1 does not work and 4 will work, 9 will work, 16 does not work, 25 will work, 1, 25 and 5 are the factors. 36 will not work. No other even perfect square will work. 64 also will not work. 100 also will not work. 49 will it work? Let us check. 149, 7 we already discussed. That is working. That is such a number. 81, what about 81? 1 and 81 is there. 9 is a factor, but 27 and 3 is also factors. So more than 3 factors. So 81 also does not work. So which are the numbers which works? 4, 9, 25, 49. 4, 9, 25, 49. So 4 such numbers are there. This is clear? Yeah, I have elaborated this much just to make you understand this concept. If you are familiar with perfect square and divisibilities and all, you can get this idea fast. Did you all understood? Why perfect square set only you need to consider? Did you understand? Because 3 factors to create, 2 factors should be same factors. 2 factors, same factors means the square root should be a natural number. Square root a natural number means the number is a perfect square. So that is why we are saying that it should be perfect square, but not all the perfect square. 4, 9, 25, 49 only works. So if that is clear, for your practice you can try above 100 also, which all numbers are there. Okay, this is another question from reasoning. Truthity falsity question. This truthity falsity question before exam also I told you. In gate exam also in one set there was a question. So this, please try it. Slight variations in the question will be there, and those of you attended this physics exam, let me know if there is any correction needed. Okay, Soumya. Okay, let's see. Some of you got the answer. Again, as I told, if there is any variation or major variation in the question, the answer will also change. According to this question, I will answer this. At least 2 out of A, B, C are truthful. At least 2. At least 2 means minimum 2. Kam se kam 2 people truthful hai. Kam se kam 2 people sach bol rahe hai. That means 2 people truthful or 3 people truthful, because there are 3 people only here. 1 person and 2% truthful is not okay. So If A says B is a liar, A is saying B is lying, B is a liar, and B says C is a liar, C is a liar, then which among the following statements is false? True nahi false pucha hai. You are asked to find the false statement. Okay, so let us check, can option A be the answer? What is the meaning of option A? A is truthful. A is truthful, it should satisfy this condition also. At least 2 are truthful. At least 2 means 2 or 3 are truthful. 2 or 3 true statements should be here for sure. So 2 or 3 are truthful. A is truthful means what? B is a liar, na? A is truthful means B is a liar, that is a true statement. That means B is actually a liar. That means whatever B says is a lie. So if you analyze A, B, C's, who is telling truth, who is telling lie, we can derive from that. If option A is a true statement, A is truthful is true statement, B is a liar is truth. That means C is a liar is a lie because B is a liar. So C is not a liar, so C is truthful is possible. And A saying B is liar, we are assuming it is truthful. And B is liar possible. So 2 truth statement and 1 lie, that is okay. 2 or 3 true statements should be there. Not less than 2 true statement, but 2 or 3 true statement is okay. That is why A is truthful is possible, not false always. It is asking false. That is why option A is wrong. That is why option A is wrong. Next option you can think in the same way. B is truthful. If B is truthful is true, B saying C is liar is truthful. Let us again write A, B, C's cases. C is a liar is true. That means C is actually a liar. And B is truthful is true means B is telling true statement. But that is having a problem. A is saying B is liar. We know that B is truthful. So A saying B is liar is a lie now. We already know B is truthful, that is our assumption. What is the problem with this truth table? A liar, C also liar. That means only one truth is there. But question clearly says at least 2 are truthful. At least 2 true statements should be there. कम से कम 2 true statements होना चाहिए. 2 true statements or 3 true statements. But here only 1 true statement. That is why B is truthful is impossible. So that is the answer. Which of the following is false? B is truthful is false. Did you understand this? Again disclaimer. If there is any variation in the question, answer will change. But in the scenario, option B looks totally fine to be the answer. It's a good question. Very good question. Any doubts? Anyone? False is asked, that is why B option is the answer. Okay, if that is clear, let's go to the next question. This one I don't had the full question. Yeah, try this. Or try this. This is a simple one. Try this first. Just a minute. Hello, am I audible? Audio video clear now? Actually there is some technical issue I am seeing in my system, but it is clear I guess. Yes, okay. So try it please. Super easy problem. Coding, decoding and basic board mass rule. Both are needed. The simplest question asked in this question paper, as per how much I have seen, only 12 questions till now in this question paper. Out of this 12 questions, this was the simplest. Okay, so I will explain super easy question. So first substitute each of that symbols. Plus means minus. So I will just put 11 minus 4. Minus means into, multiplication. Into 2, sorry, into 2. Division means addition. So plus into means division. 24 divided by 6. 24 divided by 6. So now simplified board mass rule. Board mass rule says bracket should be done, and division multiplication should be given first preference over addition and subtraction. So 4 into 2, and this you can do 11 minus 8 plus 24 by 6, 4. So that is 3 plus 4, 7 is the answer. Basic coding, decoding, and yeah, your understanding about board mass rule also checked. So if that is clear, let's move on to the next question. Most of you got it 7 and it is totally correct. Okay, try this. Average chapter related 2 questions were there. Make a try. Yes, Soumya, actually people don't remember many questions. Actually, I got questions from different sources. Some students will send 3 or 4 questions, others will send few other questions, and some questions slight clarity is needed. I have compiled all that and then found even options actually exact same 4 will not be the options, but correct answer will be there. That only I can guarantee you. Correct answer is there in the 4 options. I have put some dummy options because students don't exactly remember all the questions options exactly. So, and big thanks to all of you who sent question papers. Many of you have sent me yesterday's question paper and today's mathematical science paper also. If you remember any questions, do mail me christy1710@gmail.com. to that mail ID you can send me, and chemical science also, and tomorrow's life science paper also. After exam, if you remember, in case you remember any questions from aptitude, do forward me. In the next day, I will be taking the paper analysis. Okay, so this question super easy. I hope all of you know what is arithmetic mean, geometric mean. That is a concept I told you before exam also to remember. Yeah, I will just remind you the things that you should remember. Arithmetic mean, geometric mean, median, mode, variance, standard deviation, these things are clear, I guess. Geometric mean means nth root of product of n observation. That means if 3 observations are there, multiply all the 3 and take the cube root of it. Why cube root? Because 3 observation. If it is 2 observation, find the square root of it. For example, 4 and 6 Geometric mean, if you want to find 4 into 6, 24, take the square root of it because only 2 observation. 4 observation means multiply all the 4 numbers, take the 4th root of it. So nth root of product of n observations, that is geometric mean. Arithmetic mean, obviously all of you know it because in your subject part also you are still using arithmetic mean. So these two things is what is asked in this question. Geometric mean in school days anyway you have learned. In case you have forgotten, that is why I just reminded you. So arithmetic mean and geometric mean of two numbers is 65 and 25 respectively. Then what are the numbers? Yeah, option elimination can be done, but actually we don't know exactly these were the 4 options or not. So direct method will be time consuming. So with option elimination itself we can say 5 and 25 will it work? 5 and 25 will it work? It will not work because 5 and 25's arithmetic mean is going to be 5 plus 25 by 2, 30 by 2, 15 only. But arithmetic mean should be 65 now. Or arithmetic mean to be 65, the sum of observation of numbers should be 130. 65 into 2, number of observation into average will be sum of observation now. So 130, this is not adding up to 130, so this is, sorry, this is readily eliminated because this sum is not equal to 130. 130 should be there, then only mean can be 65. This also can be eliminated for the same reason. These two are adding up to 130. Now check geometric mean idea. Geometric mean should be 25. Let us check. 5 into 125 square root of it. Is it 25? Yes, 625 square root is 25. So option B is okay, but let us check option D. 10 into 120 square root of it. 1200 square root of it. 1200 square root will not be anywhere near 25 for sure. So we need geometric mean to be 25. As it is not equal to 25, this also you can eliminate. So option B is the only possible answer. Again, option D was there in the answer option. C and A we don't know exactly that were the options or not. But whatever be the option, either arithmetic mean will disqualify it or geometric mean will disqualify it for sure. Otherwise the question will be wrong. Now multiple options will be correct. So that will not happen. Hope that is clear to all of you. Then let's go to the next question. Geometry question asked. Yeah, a concept that I repeatedly explained many classes in my previous free classes. Circle theorems. 3 major circle theorems. Based on that a question is asked. Most of the time in one set or the other they ask circle theorem related question. This time this was such a question. You're welcome, Soumya. Okay, Samshul, in the given question all the option sum was 130. No problem, then geometric mean itself is enough to eliminate, Shamsul. Geometric mean you could have checked. Okay, this question I will explain. Again, circle theorems, those of you don't remember from school days, I will just revise that. Yeah, these circle theorems you should know. And the circle theorem we are using here is a third one or last one. Angle subtended in a semicircle is right angle. So if this is the angle, this will be right angle if PQ is the diameter, or this if this is a semicircle. And the question says here it is a largest right angle triangle now. So definitely for getting right angle triangle inscribed means it should touch the circumferences. The edges should touch the circumference. For inscribing, that should be inscribed inside a semicircle for sure. So this is a situation we are in. So now let us try. Angle subtended in a semicircle is a right angle triangle. So that is what you are using in this question. Let's see how we can use it. So if I am drawing a rough circle like this is a semicircle, and if I am joining this will be definitely right angle triangle, and this will be the radius. Now this perpendicular line will be the radius. This is also radius, this is also radius, or we can say this is diameter, or the base of the triangle will be 2 times radius. Radius is given as r, so 2r will be the diameter, or 2r will be the side length, base of this right angle triangle, and the height will be r. So what will be the area? Half into 2r into r, that is r square will be the answer. Super easy question, a concept that is repeated. Is that clear, all of you? Please mention whether this is clear or not. Shamsul mentioned in the previous question one option was 115 and 15. Okay, let me tell you, 115 and 15 does not give you any different answer. For example, if I am putting 115 and 15, that will add up to 130 I agree. But 115 into 15, if you find the square root of it, that will not be 25 for sure. Because 25 square is 625. You don't have to multiply it to understand it. 115 into 10 itself is much more than 625. So that itself eliminates this. So whatever be the option, either arithmetic mean will disqualify or geometric mean will disqualify. Shamsur, I think it is clear. Yeah, what Shamsul told is all the options sum was 130. 115 plus 15 is also 130. This also was something like that. But let it be, geometric mean will disqualify it for sure. So if that is clear, let's go to the next question. Yeah, this was a good question. Try this. Question is more or less the same. The idea is the same. In a tournament, I will elaborate the idea so that there is no lack of clarity while reading the question. In a tournament, there are 8 teams, and if in a match, if a team wins, the team will get 3 points. And if in the match a team loses, both the teams will get 1 point each. Because not loses, draws if no team wins. Yeah, in football, club football, you can see this kind of thing. 1 point for a draw, 3 points for a win. But draw, that 1 point can be claimed by both the teams equally, 1 point each. 1 point each, that's the meaning. After all teams played 3 matches each, every team is playing 3 matches exactly. What range will be the combined points accumulated in the tournament will lie between? That means all the matches, the combined points, what will be the range of that? What will be the range of that means minimum how much will be the value, maximum how much will be the value. That range is what you need to find. Hope all of you understood the meaning of the question. You mean there was an option 2432, Shravani? Is it what you are saying in the original question paper? Again, I don't know 4 options which it is, but anyway, the correct answer is there in this 4 options that I have checked. I will explain, Shrabani. Plus, if you are watching this session, do hit the like button and do share this video later to your friends whoever want to watch this paper solution. Physics students who want to know their answer key and other science stream students for their practice, this session will be useful. So, and if you hit the like button, that will help this video to reach more people. So anyway, a tournament had 8 teams. Every team was playing 3 matches each now. So how many total matches are played? Now that is a confusion that some of you may have encountered. 8 teams, 3 matches each. So total matches played in the tournament will be 24. If you done so, that is wrong. 24 matches are not there. Only half of 24. Half of 24 matches only are there. 12 matches only are there. Why? Because in every match 2 teams will be there. Na? Think about a football tournament. In a match itself, 2 teams get 1 match each. Because both teams are playing. So 2 teams are getting 1 match each in a match itself. So total number of matches is not 24. Because if 24 matches, I will tell you the problem. 24 matches means every match 2 teams are getting 1 match each. So 24 matches, 48 matches totally. But 8 teams, 3 matches each, it will not be 48. Only 24 matches totally needed now. Total matches needed for all the teams together is 24. But total matches to be conducted is only half of it. Because every match serves as 1 match for 2 teams. Are you all understanding that logic? This is kind of this idea of shake hand problem idea we discussed in permutation combination chapter. When 2 people shake hand, both the people are getting the shake hand. Even if it is counted as 1 shake hand, in the list of both the people shake hand, it is already added. I mean, already we have considered that this person to this person to this, that shake hand is over. Similar to that idea here, 12 matches only are played total. 12 matches divided by 2 because every match is actually 2 matches. Actually 2 matches because 1 match each for 2 teams. 1 match each for 2 teams. So 24 match, definitely half of 24, 12 matches only are needed. So in this tournament, 12 matches only are there. That is the first thing you should understand. I hope all of you understood that. Why 12 matches only are there in this tournament. Now 12 match minimum, how many points totally can be accumulated? All the teams win or lose or draw. Yeah, win is 3, loses 1 means 1 point means, sorry, draw is 1 means if you lose a match 0 point you will be getting. That is obvious. Win 3 points for the winning team, draw 1 point for each of the teams, lose 0 point for both 0 point for the losing team. So in that case, total 12 matches now. I told you the range means you need the minimum comma maximum. Minimum comma maximum, that is listed. Minimum how many points are accumulated. Minimum how many points are accumulated means if every match ends as a draw, minimum will be satisfied. Every match if it ends as a draw, because then each team will get 1 point each. So total in a match only 2 points are accumulated. If it is a win, 3 points are added now. We want the minimum. Minimum will be every match ends as a draw. 12 match ends as a draw. But draw does not mean 1 point, 2 points, because both the teams are getting 1 point each. So in the points table, 1 added in both teams list. That way you have to think. Again, football tournament, if you follow, you can understand this properly. Yeah, when I get time, I follow this ISL football going on now. There also it is the same idea. If a match, one team is winning, to the winning team 3 points is added. And if it is a draw, to both the teams 1 point is added. So after that match, if it is draw, total change in points table is 1 plus 1, 2 points. If it is a win, total change in the points table will be 3 plus 0. Why 3 plus 0? 3 for the winning team, 0 for the losing team. So obviously 3 plus 0. So minimum will be 12 into 2. Did you all understand? 12 into 2, why? 12 match, 2 points each. Because both the teams are getting 1 point each. And maximum will be how much? 12 matches itself. Every match, one winner only should be there. Or one person win. It should not be a draw. Then in every match, 3 points total are accumulated. So 12 into 3. So that is 24, 36 will be the range. 24 will be the minimum value, 36 will be the maximum value. So if this is the question, 24, 36 is the answer. If there is any variation in the question, answer may also change. But multiple students have told that this is the question, or more or less this is the idea of this question. So definitely answer should be then 24, 36. If there is any doubt, please ask. Yeah, another mean based question, super easy question. Make a try, all of you. Tomorrow 11 AM we will be discussing mathematical science paper analysis. Tomorrow 6 PM we will be discussing chemical science paper analysis. Tomorrow 11 AM YouTube live will be in the Unacademy YouTube channel. Tomorrow 6 PM YouTube live will be in this YouTube channel itself. So you can just search General Aptitude with Christy Varghese. You will be able to get all the YouTube videos, previous and present. Gate paper analysis, 6 videos we have completed. Last 6 days we have discussed 6 different time slots. Paper analysis is done. Your particular subject's paper analysis you can find there. Number of wins, losses and draws, minimum and maximum is asked, Najum. So number of losses, number of draws. For minimum, all should be draws. So 12 match, 12 draws. For maximum, all should be wins. That means 12 match, 12 wins. So 12 into 3 and 12 into 2. This is a question that you should not use pen and paper to solve. You have to observe it and eliminate, or observe it and find the answer. That is what is necessary. Don't add up all the numbers and divide by 9. Yeah, physics students who attended yesterday's exam, whether virtual calculator was allowed or not, virtual calculator was available for you, please let me know. Because last time, November 2020, virtual calculator for physics students only it was given. This time, what was the case? Virtual calculator was there. Okay, Shravani. Anyway, in the virtual calculator also adding these 9 numbers and dividing by 9 is for 4 set 36 numbers adding and dividing is not practical. That is not what this question is meant for. Super fast you need to calculate it or identify it. Lowest mean. Mean means arithmetic mean they may have meant, or maybe in the question itself arithmetic mean may be mentioned. Anyway, mean will be sum of observation divided by number of observation. Number of observation in all the 4 options it is 9. So sum of observation only matters. That also you can see many common numbers. The deviation idea I have taught before can be used here. 4 is common. 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 9, 9, 9, 9, 1, 1, 1, 1. The common numbers are not going to change the comparison at all, so delete them, or delete when you think about that numbers. 7 also we can delete, 9 also we can delete. Here 8, 8, 8, 9 is there. So this 9 is actually different from 8. So you can do one thing. This 9 you delete and make it 8. But that one extra, that one you give it to this 3 to make it 4. Because in the sum of observation that is not going to change now. If you take that 1 and add it here, that is not going to change the sum of observation. Now this 8 also can be deleted. That is what I am trying to say. 8 also can be deleted. Sorry, this was 6 now. So as this was 6, you can make it 5 so that this can be comparable. 5 and make that addition to this 4. So it is 1, 3, 5. Now the only changing or only different things are this set only. So minimum mean, if it is lowest mean, definitely whichever case the sum is lowest, that will have the mean also lowest. 2 plus 2 is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 8. So definitely 4 is minimum, so option B is the answer. Again, these things you should do in your mind itself. When you look at the numbers itself, the common numbers you delete it and try to make maximum numbers common and then think that way. That is simple. Again, if there is any slight variations in the options, we don't know, but if this is the data, option B should be the answer. Super simple question. Is that clear, all of you? If that is clear, let's go to the next question. This we discussed, this we discussed. This one, there's something missing in the question. We'll come back to that. Yeah, this one also. I think this is how the question was. Those of you attended the exam, if there is any variation in the question, please let me know in the chat. Anyway, try it, all of you. Yes, Soumya, all the best to all of you for tomorrow's exam, life science aspirants, and hope today's exam was good for all chemical science and mathematical science aspirants. You can mention in the comments when you watch this video how was your exam, and if you remember any questions from chemical science and mathematical science question paper, in the comments of this video also you can mention, but just mention whether it is chemical science or mathematical science. That will help. Even physical science, if you remember any more questions, mention that also in the description of this video, sorry, in the comments of this video you can mention it. Okay, Shravani, yeah, that is I will explain, Shravani. So the question was more or less the same itself. Cousins are not siblings but share a common ancestor. Yeah, you think about your cousin. You can have maternal cousin and paternal cousins, or father side cousin, mother side cousin also. Na? Who is the cousin for you? Your father or mother's siblings, daughter or son is the cousin for you. Think about that person. Now then you will be able to connect to the question more. It's a blood relation problem with permutation combination idea in it. So your father or mother's brother or sister's daughter or son is the cousin for you. So in this question it is told that if in a group of 5 people I will call A and B, 2 are siblings. Let A and B are siblings means children of the same parents. Think about you and your sibling, you and your brother or you and your sister. So you two are siblings. 2 are siblings. Then maximum pair of cousins present in this group. Pair of cousins. So I will call the remaining 3 people who are not siblings CDE. CDE as the cousins of A and B. And for maximum, if the question is asking maximum pair, the meaning is you can consider CDE being cousins of each other also. CDE being cousins of each other also. That means C and D are cousins. C and E are cousins, D and E are also cousins. For that, think about your perspective. Your father, think that there is two siblings for your father. Your father's first brother's son is C. Father's second brother's son is D. Father's, three siblings are there. You think your father have three siblings. So third brother's or third sister's son is E. So C, D, E are cousins to you and your sibling, and C, D, E are cousins to each other also. So total number of cousins will be AC is a pair of cousin, AD is a pair of cousins, DE, AE is a pair of cousin, BC, BD, BE are also pair. 2 into 3, 6 pair already. Fundamental principle of counting, if you want you can use it. And then CD is a cousin pair, DE is a cousin pair, CE is also a cousin pair. So total 9 cousins will be there. 9 cousin pairs will be there. I will write it down, those who have doubt. AC, AD, AE, BC, BD, BE. Then the cousin groups. CD, CE, DE. Again, when we get the official question paper only we get the understanding what extra was there in the question. But if this is the idea of the question, answer will be 9 based on this. If there is any variation in the question, accordingly it will change. I hope all of you understood it. Because there can be a possibility where C, D, E are not cousins to each other. For example, C can be your maternal cousin, D can be your paternal cousin. Then they are not cousins to each other. But as maximum pair or something like that is there in the question, 9 should be the answer. Again, the logic you have understood it, I guess. So, okay Shravani, this was a question now? Okay, then this should be the answer. Then this was done, this was done. Yeah, there was a question like this. Options exactly students have been sent. So I will just create 4 options with correct option in it. Try it. In earth science question paper also Venn diagram based question was there. In physical science paper also Venn diagram based question was there. And today's mathematical science paper, 1 or 2 students have sent me few questions of today's question paper. In that also Venn diagram was there. The day before itself I told you, practice Venn diagram and go. Questions, chances are there they can ask. In earth science question paper it was fruits, vegetables, carrots, and roots. What is a Venn diagram relationship that can be established? Here it is keyboard, operating system, hardware and CPU. So I will give 4 options for you to answer. From the inputs of students they told that you are getting rectangles, not circles. That does not changes anything. Rectangular circle is still a Venn diagram itself. Something like this, let us think. Yeah, let these 4 be the answer options. In these 4, 1 correct option is definitely there. Okay, Sonia, I will explain. In the mathematical science paper, the question was something like, forgot which all were the words. Saying like these 4, there it was 4 different objects, 4 or 3 objects. Tomorrow we will discuss that. So I will explain. Keyboard, operating system, hardware, CPU, how they are connected. Yeah, you should have a basic understanding about what is keyboard, what is operating system, what is hardware, what is CPU. Yeah, in computer we can make 2 distinctions, broad distinctions of computer parts as hardware and software. Hardware parts are the parts you see in your system. Yeah, nowadays we see laptop. So the hardware parts, we don't see much of it. But the personal computer, the desktop, when you see, there will be a separate CPU, that is a hardware. Mouse will be a hardware. Keyboard will be a hardware. Whatever you can touch on your computer, that is simply we can classify that as hardware. Software means what is inside the computer. Operating system is a software, or the softwares that you use. Microsoft Word is a software. So we can say here keyboard and CPU are actually hardware. So if this is the hardware set, this can be keyboard, CPU, this can be keyboard, and this can be operating system. Why this can be operating system? Because operating system is not a hardware, it's a software. So we can say Venn diagram terms or syllogism terms, all CPU are hardware, all keyboard are hardware, no operating system is a hardware, and no CPU is a keyboard. That is why option C is the correct answer. Logical syllogism I have trained you for GATE also. That idea you can use here also. So option C can only be the correct answer. So if that is clear, let's go to the next question. Yeah, this one was an interesting one. All of you try. Yes, Jum, actually CSIR believes that you are supposed to know the things around you or things you see around yourself. Even if some of the things we don't recognize or we don't look into it, but CSIR thinks we should have a general idea, because computer is a thing that we almost see daily, na? Our laptop or and these are the things that we know about. What are the things in the computer, CPUs, what keyboard is what. So that is expected. CSIR is expecting that. Many a times they ask Venn diagram problems where they will not give you what are the connection between the objects. You are supposed to know it. That is what CSIR believes. Women, human beings, mothers. That was another question similar to this, asked 2-3 years back. And even more complicated a question was asked in one of the CSIR-NET Venn diagram based. This mammals, whale, house lizards, quadrupeds. So these four, how they are connected. One question was there. Okay, Jum. So this is again probability question, but the view of a cube should be there in your mind, then only this question can be done easily. Okay, Soumya, trust issues is natural in exams. Okay, I will start explaining this question. Yeah, again this question is more or less the same. If a solid cube, each of sides is 5 units is painted. That means look at this cube. I hope it is visible. So look at this cube. This is a cube with, a cube has 6 faces now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 faces are there. So all of it are painted. Think that this yellow paint is the paint that they are referring to. If it is cut into cubes of 1 unit, so this is 5 unit, this edge is 5 unit. So it is cut into cubes of 1 unit means you are cutting this thing that this, you can cut this sphere. It is easily, it can be pierced. So think that this way you are cutting 5 strips here, 5 strips this way also. Are you getting the imagination? Think like apple cutting, and this way also 5. So how many cubes you can generate? That is the first question. So total how many cubes are there? Because finally question is asking probability of getting a cube. If you are randomly taking a cube, taking one cube from the broken pieces, or not broken pieces, the small 1 unit pieces. What is the probability that you are picking a cube with only one side painted? So what is probability? Required number by total number, no? Total number is what? That we will find first. Total number will be what? After cutting 5 unit cubes into 1 unit, how many 1 unit cubes are created? That is the required total number. Required number divided by total number is probability. So total number will be what? Total number will be, look at this picture. If I am considering this as the cube, you are cutting this face into 5, this into 5, and this also into 5. So definitely 5 unit in this axis horizontally, 5 vertically, and 5 z axis into the depth. So 5 by 5 by 5. Total 5 into 5 into 5 pieces will be there now. 5 lengthwise, 5 breadthwise, 5 depthwise. So 125 will be the total number of cubes you will be getting. Did you all understood that? Total number of cubes of one unit size will be 125. 5 into 5 into 5, 125. Or if you are understanding, or if you are not understanding, think about a smaller example. Instead of cutting it into 1 unit, make it half, 2.5 units. This way 2.5, this way 2.5, this way 2.5. Then that will be cut into 8 pieces. Same way, if it is 5 pieces, 5 here, 5 here, 5 here, 5 into 5 into 5, 125 pieces. So anyway, if that is clear, total number is 125. Out of this, how many one side painted cubes are there? How many one side painted cubes are there? For example, look at this corner one. Is it, how many sides are painted? Can you imagine? How many sides are painted? This corner one. Corner one means I am asking about this particular edge. After cutting this particular cube, you are getting a small one. How many faces are painted? Top face is painted. This face is painted. This is also painted. 3 faces are painted. We need one side only painted once. So this corner one, this corner one, this corner one, this corner one cannot be taken, or any corner one cannot be taken. Moreover, can this be taken? The middle one, there is a middle one now. No, because this part is painted, this part is painted. 2 sides are painted. 3 sides painted is not okay. 2 side painted is also not okay. 2 side painted is also not okay. 2 side painted and 3 side painted will be the ones. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you see that? This top part, these 5 can be avoided. That cannot be considered. Similarly, bottom also. These 5 also cannot be considered. And here also, the remaining 3 here cannot be considered. Remaining 3 here cannot be considered. Or we can say, what you can consider in the front face, all these cannot be considered because they are painted at either 2 sides or 3 sides. These edges ones also cannot be, this also cannot be, this also cannot be. What is remaining is what is inside it. What is inside it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Imagine it, that is the important thing. Or to make you understand, I will show you only the front face. These all are not possible. This top ones. This also not possible. This also not possible. This also not possible. The inside ones are possible. Inside ones are possible. Which are the inside ones, or how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 on the front face itself. Same thing happens in every face now. So total 6 faces are there for the big cube. So 6 times 9 is the required number, or 6 times 9 will be the one side only painted cubes. 6 times 9. Are you understanding? That is 54 by 125. This will be the correct answer. How many of you understood it? Yes, you need to imagine this, that is a challenge. All of you understood this? 6 times 9 because front face 9. Same way, how many faces are there? 6 faces are there, no? Here 6, here 9, here 9, here 9, here 9, here 9, here 9. So 9 into 6, 54. So 54 by 125 will be the answer. So that was a good question. Probability and cubes both are involved. Yeah, these are the questions I got complete sentences. Other questions I am not able to make up the meaning of the sentence. Only partially I am getting. So yeah, anyway we have discussed almost 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 questions. 10 questions already we have discussed. Remaining questions, I will try to arrange one more session, or if the answer key or official answer key comes soon, we will conduct a detailed paper analysis session after the answer key is released. So new students here, do hit the like button and do share this video to more people. And if you don't want to miss any of my classes, any of my updates or any of my free materials, do subscribe this channel also. In the community tab I update all my upcoming free class, not only in this channel, my other channels and other profile where I give classes, especially Unacademy YouTube channel and Unacademy special classes also I take daily classes. That updates also you can get from the community tab of this channel. So do subscribe this channel also so that you don't miss any update. And if you want further learning, be part of the Telegram, WhatsApp groups so that you will get daily quizzes also and daily updates of the classes also, and other the flashcards I have shown, they are available in the Telegram channel and Telegram group of mine. In the media section you can check it out. That is true, June. 5 units, no. The whole cube is painted, Soumya. Whole cube is painted. 5 units is the dimension. It is cut into 1 unit sided, 1 unit sized cubes. There are 125 such ones. Okay, so that's it. I think we can conclude here. Thank you all for attending, and do share this video to more and more people. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow 11 o'clock. Mathematical science paper analysis. Tomorrow 6 p.m. Chemical science paper analysis. All the subjects part A section is common, so you can attend it as a practice session for your aptitude preparation. Any competitive exam you are preparing aptitude section, these common things are there. Many of these topics are common for all many competitive exam. So for that it will help. So thank you all. Take care all of you. Have a good night. Bye bye.